Hey guys, so today we're gonna talk about the custom animations because a lot of people are wanted to know about how to make custom animations or how to do it, what all the features do, because they're confused about a lot of things. So I'm gonna explain how you can use it and what all the features do. So yeah, let me just go into the skill builder and I'm gonna just go right here. Go to the asset option and now go to animations. Then you can see create animation. So I'm gonna go here. Now it's gonna give us a new timeline, which is going to help us make the custom animation. So you can see all of these parts, those blue things, which is basically our arm, our limbs, okay? Which helps us to select and also like animate or move or rotate our animations or the limbs. Okay, now you can see there's the SPD thing, which is basically your speed of the animation. If you want your animation to be like really fast, then 2x. If a little slower than usual, then 0.5x. And if like a lot slower, then 0.25x. Okay, on the other side there's zoom, which basically zooms in and out your timeline for easier animations to like handle your keyframes, which is a really good thing. That's all. And on the other hand, there's called a loop. Now loop is basically, it's gonna loop your animations for like preview, loop it. It won't stop looping it until you stop it. That's all. If I just turn off loop, it's gonna stop the preview after it's done. See, immediately. But if I turn it on, keeps on looping. Yeah, that's all. Now there's three things, which is called keys, body, and view. Okay, now these are really important things which you need to know about animating and all these features. So I'm gonna go to keys right now, and on the keys there's 5 options: 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I mean not options but settings. Okay, so the first setting is basically a simple thing which adds a new keyframes of the default animation, literally default animation. Even if you like make a keyframe of this, it's gonna go and add a keyframe of the default animation. See, it just adds the default animation keyframes, nothing else. Okay, now the second one is simply adding keyframes, okay, for all the limbs or the specific limb which you selected. Okay, now see, I can just press it, it's gonna add a new keyframe. I have this selected, by the way, that's why. So yeah, it just adds a new keyframe for that specific keyframe. That's all. Now the third option is basically it duplicates your keyframe. Let me show you. So if I have my animation like this, okay, doing this and then doing this, and oh no, and on the other hand, it's gonna do this. Okay, now I'm gonna press one of the keyframes, which is this one. Okay, now I'm gonna press the third one. It's gonna duplicate the keyframe. See? I'm just gonna keep on doing it. I'm gonna keep on repeating it. Now, what this helps you is that you can change the position of each frame. Okay. Now, I want this to be a little more lower, and I want the other one to be a little more lower, and I want the other one to be a little up, and I want the other one to be a little more up, and I want the other one to be like this. Now what is this gonna do? It's gonna make a smooth animation of the thing. See? Yeah, that's a really simple thing. It just basically duplicates your keyframe and adds another keyframe, but it doesn't change your time. Like, it doesn't change the position of your keyframe. Okay, so my arm position is the same. It just follows it. Okay, that's all. So you can use it to like change the frame, the position of your limb of that keyframe. So it's a really good thing which you can do. That's all. Okay, now the fourth one is a select. Now this one is nothing much. It just basically selects all the keyframe of that specific time. So for example, I'm in this time. Okay, now if I press it, it's gonna select this right arm keyframe. Okay, see, it just selected that. If I have torso here, it's gonna select torso and the right arm. See, so it does nothing but select the keyframe. That's all. Now the fifth one is really interesting because you know there's two ways which you can add a keyframe. Either this option or if you just select a limb and you move it. Just, yeah. See, it added a new keyframe. But if you turn off the fifth option, it's gonna not add keyframe at all. See, it's not gonna add the keyframe at all. So I recommend turning this on because it's a really useful thing. in case if you just forgot to like add a keyframe or something. So yeah, that this was all the key category. Now let's go to the body category. Now this is really interesting and it's gonna help you a lot. Okay, now the body, you can see there's like a lot, there's like 6. Okay, so in the body category there's like 6 options. Okay, now the first option is basically a simple thing which basically change your rotation to world rotation instead of local rotation. So what I mean by local and world rotation is basically, local rotation is basically your player's rotation, and the world rotation is basically left to right. It doesn't matter if your player is like this, if the player is like this, and if I just turn on and if I just do this, switch to world rotation. Now I can change this as well. See? If I go to see, I can just do this as well. Now, second option is called inherent rotation. Puts that one limb like stay on that specific area, so or like that attachment. So you can see if I just turn on this, press this, turn on. Now if I try to move this, it won't move. It won't like change position, but it will change the rotation smoothly. See? It just basically changed the rotation of the limb. Okay, it's okay. I like this, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, even on torso, I recommend you doing this for torso if you want to like move your torso, your character stuff. Okay, so that's on you. All right, yeah, you can do that. You can do this as well. Yeah, that's all. So yeah, that's what inherent rotation do. It basically places that limb or that keyframe on that same area, but it just rotates it. You cannot move it at all, but you can only rotate it. That's a cool thing. That's a cool thing. But now the third one is basically the same thing, but your whole body is gonna rotate this time. So if I just do this and if I'm gonna move my torso, it's gonna move my entire body. See? It's gonna move my entire body. You can see it's moving my entire body. And if I just move my left arm, it's gonna move my left arm like this. It's not really useful, not gonna lie. So, and if I just try to move my left arm, it's gonna move my left arm. My leg's gonna move my leg without like disturbing the other animations, or without like, you know, if you don't want to like change the position of your limb, then you can just rotate it like this. It's a really useful thing. I like it. So that's what body rotation do. Now I don't know what the fourth option really does, or is it bugged or something, because it doesn't really do anything. Okay, so yeah, that's all. Now the fifth option is basically, it just resets all of your animations back to default, which is T pose. See? I mean, if you want to like preview wise, that's all. It changes only preview wise, not by keyframes. It doesn't put any keyframes, but it just changes the body position to T frame, or T pose, I mean. Now the last option is basically a really cool thing, is that you see how I'm doing all of this with my right arm or left arm, right? Now I want my left arm to do the same thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go this, and I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna select all of these limbs. Now I'm gonna press mirror, the last option. Okay. Now you can see it's basically copied my right arm's keyframe, but it doesn't copy all of it because it only copies one specific thing. Okay, so I gotta go back, mirror here, mirror, and mirror, this one as well, mirror, this one as well, mirror, this one as well, and mirror. Now it's gonna do all the same movement like the right arm did. See? So mirror basically is like it just puts the same position and rotation as the other limb. So arm works on the other arm, leg works on the other leg, torso doesn't work on anything, and head doesn't work on anything either. Okay, so it just works on arm and legs. So yeah, that's what's the body thing. Now I'm gonna go to view category. View category is really simple. Okay, it's just like it views your character animation, that's all. So the first one is hide animated body parts. I mean, what it mean by body parts is that it's gonna hide the blue things you see. So you won't be able to animate during this because it's just more like a preview thing to see how your animation is working like. That's all. So if you want to animate again your limbs, then just keep this on. Then you can just edit it back. That's all. Now the second one is onion skinning. Now basically it's a ghost frame. So it's gonna put a red outline on you. Okay, on that specific time animation. Now you can see the animation outline is still there because it just basically shows the difference between what you did. Okay, that's all. So if I want to do the thing on this keyframe on this animation, it's gonna copy that. Okay, and now it's gonna show what's the difference you did. That's all. Okay, now the third option is motion graph. Now you can see there's like a lot of motions you can see. Now the yellow things are basically keyframes, by the way. These are keyframes, not just anything else. So one advantage about this is that you can literally change them. So if you do want to like change the limb, like just pressing them, right? So you can just basically press this and change the position of like this. Like right here. Now what it is going to do is that this is your last keyframe, by the way. So it's gonna go do the move, and in the end it's gonna go all the way up. It's basically following the motion because that is literally a keyframe. It's a keyframe, that's all. So yeah, and if you want to turn this off, you can just go here on the fourth option and you can just turn off draggable motion grab points. So you will only see this white and this thing, this line. Okay, and the lines are basically indicators of if the keyframe has been done or played. See, it's green right now and it will show red. See? So yeah, that's what the view all the points do. That's all. Okay, nothing really much. Okay, and yeah, one of the most important thing about animation, I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, if you want to make like a smooth animation stuff, first thing about the animation is that you should never make animation like this. Never make your animation like this, okay? Because it literally ruins your part. Instead, you should make your animation like in small pieces. You can see there's like a lot of keyframes at once, like each frame. It basically helps your animation to do a more smoother frames and more smoother animation. And you can also change their position. Why? So you can see how smooth this one is. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like it's not kind of snappy, but yeah, I like it like that. So yeah, and another thing is that if you press the keyframe, you will get this pose thing, this properties, and you can also change the XYZs from here, but doesn't really need it. Now there's a thing called easing style and easing direction. Easing style is basically your speed graph of your keyframe. So you can see there's a lot: back, bounce, circular, cubic, elastic, exponential, linear, quad, quint. So this basically helps your speed, the speed of the animation keyframe to go either faster or slower, you know. So you can search all of these back, bounce in the Googles and find their graphs and see which one is really fast and which one is really slow. Okay, so yeah, you can just experiment them and see which one is the best for you. And easing direction is basically fade in and out. If you know what fade in and fade out is, then you know what to do. So if you know what fade out and fade in is, so you don't need to know this. Now check style is basically, it checks if it basically updates your easing style. Maybe I haven't tried checking this, but yeah, I think it basically checks if to updates your style. So now update. Now it's gonna change my style to something cool, like cubic. See how my animation is slower now? Because of the cubic. Because cubic is slower. So once you're done with everything, now you gotta save your animation. Save. Name your animation anything. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. Okay? Confirm. Now it is saved. Now I'm gonna go back. Now you can see my animation is already in the timeline. You can also see your animation in the created animations. You can see there's a lot of show edit, test stuff, okay? So don't mind them. You can also remove them by pressing this, confirm. Now you're gonna remove them. So yeah, that's all. So it basically saves the animation in your preset stuff. Now let me add a small hitbox because, you know, for testing. Now you can see when I do the animation. Now, okay, now let's check. it works, okay? But yeah, you notice something odd is that it literally instantly cuts off back to normal, which we do not want that, right? So for that, what are we going to do is that we're gonna go to the custom properties. You can see the custom animation properties. I'm gonna go down and you can see this thing called blend in and blend out. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna increase the blend in to 0.122 or 0.05. Okay, now what is this going to do? That it's going to like basically smoothly go back to normal instead of just snappily going back. Yeah, so blend in and blend out basically helps you to like fade in and fade out. This is basically fade in and fade out, but it also fade in and out with your keyframes. Okay, if you have that, like sometimes it won't like cover up the same entire position of that keyframe, but it will like add a blend into it for smoothness. That's all. Okay, so I recommend using it like in a really low values like 0.1, 0.2, not high values. Okay, that's what I recommend. Now one thing I see a lot of people question is that how to give your NPC or the victim animation. So for that, you see this victim target, right? Turn this on and make sure all victim is also on. So now this will basically give the victim the animation instead of me. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Now watch the victim do the animation instead. See? It's doing the animation instead. But it's also doing the stun animation. So how do we remove the stun animation? Come here. On hit, you can see there's a hit react thing. You can see this hit reacting. I'm gonna remove this. Now, it won't do the hit reaction at all. See? So yeah, that's how it is. So just turn off that and it won't do the hit reaction at all. Instead, you can create your own hit reaction. Now, there's also a thing called speed. It's really nothing else. The speed of the thing. Now, what is stop others? Stop others basically it's gonna stop all the animation which is working or which is working during the animation, your custom animation. Now, destroy stun is basically it destroys all the stun. Like if you have an end lag or a stun, it's gonna destroy all the stuns which you have. That's all. Now, reverse is basically it's gonna reverse your animation. Startup float is basically it's gonna start your animation slow, like in a smooth way, I guess. So yeah, but since you have blend in, so I don't think you should really need that. Now, keep final position is basically it's gonna keep the final position of your animation. Like I had, so for example, this was my final position of my animation. This was my final keyframe. Okay, so if I turn this on, it would still keep this animation, this keyframe, till the end. Okay, it just keeps the final position. That's all. Yeah, that's pretty much it about custom animations. Yeah, so now once you're done, you can just save your stuff, and that's all. You can just create your moveset. So that was all about the custom animation stuff, all the features, all the things which you can do. Now there might be more stuff which you can do with custom animation, with the VFX and all stuff, but I'm still trying to figure out a lot of stuff, so it's gonna take me a while. So yeah, next video is gonna be about hitboxes, all the hitboxes, then VFX and all stuff. So yeah, let me know if this video helped you guys with custom animations, and let me know if there's any issues. So yeah, that was pretty much it, and thanks for watching.